Santa Claus,
Who's Santa Claus?
It's
Random
Santa
names.
Claus.
You can't just give them names.
It's Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah. Look on. Yeah.
Baki.
I just want to start off by saying that they used two soundtracks from two very popular animes in this episode.
Really?
They used the soundtrack for Yu Yu Hakusho, and then they used the soundtrack for Naruto.
How'd you know that?
Because I remember the soundtrack from Yu Yu Hakusho, like their fighting soundtrack song, and then in the end they used the Naruto fighting song, and I was like, what? Like, first of all, the Yu Yu Hakusho thing had me shook, and then they used Naruto, I was like, what's going on here? Like, they have the same composer.
Wow.
But yeah, it was.
No copyright there though. They'd probably get copyright striked in YouTube.
Dude, I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
But anyway, that's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
they're doing really well. The fighting
They're doing
scene
good.
was amazing. It
Yeah.
was so good.
Well, like, this episode was basically about, it's like, it set up so perfectly because it was all basically about the different types of fighting styles, right? The clean karate style where, like, you only use the weapons that you personally have on yourself that aren't like weapons, except if you, like, maybe your opponent has a knife, versus basically the Whitebeards. I'm gonna call them Whitebeards.
Santa Claus.
Basically, whatever.
Santa
Whitebeard's fighting style, where like you bring weapons and you play dirty, which is what all the opposing sides team have been doing. They've been playing dirty.
Yeah.
And then it set up perfectly because the old man who set up these fights between these two groups talked in the beginning about how disappointed he is that the like clean fighting martial arts is so subpar compared to the like dirty fighting, which is why they've all lost consecutively. Even Baki and the other dude, a 2v1 fight, they still lost. And so it continued like that when Whitebeard came, and they were like, oh, like trying to like compare fighting styles, where like the son of the guy with the stub, which I did not realize was his son, was like edging more towards like this punk dude's fighting style, where like they were like trying to fight dirty, while the dad was like disappointed and saying, no, your fists are your weapons, and he was trying to fight the guy with his fists and his weapons. The part that I didn't like much is that I love the Whitebeard dude. One of my favorite characters, favorite characters in this anime, and what I don't like that much is that he didn't really get much dialogue in that whole fighting thing where they were all in the room except all the grunting from people beating him up, and I was like, that's not really part of his personality. Part of his personality isn't to just let people talk, and like he just let him talk, and I was like, okay, but I don't know. It got a little better after when he got serious, but I still like feel like he wasn't completely himself.
I feel like he was the only time he was himself in the anime was in this episode was when he introduced it. Like he opened the door and he was like, "Oh hi," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, here he comes!" And then after that,
he wasn't really himself.
I don't know, but it was.
But maybe they needed that so that the other people would have dialogue. Yeah. And like this episode wasn't so much about the fighting, but more about like, the dialogue between the people about the different fighting styles that are happening.
Yeah, I mean it was like a setup episode, but it was still really good.
Yeah. Also, when the grenade came out of his mouth, oh my god, I was like, wait, is he gonna throw up?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a grenade, a boom.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah,
really
it was
good.
Also like whenever he was like heading towards his like hideout, which I was like, what the heck? He has like an entire setup here, and the other guy followed him. He was like, you knew I was following you, right? He was like, yeah, but it's just you. And I was like, savage! No, it was a pretty solid episode.
Pretty solid episode.
It's like a baseline episode. Every anime needs a baseline episode, and this was a good baseline episode.
Yeah, I still say it's quite an 8. It's quite an 8.
This anime is pretty good, guys. Like, check this out.
Check it out.
I want to thank all the people that came from Banana Fish last time.
Yeah. Came from Banana Fish with that
Thanks, Winky.
With the shameless plug. And
shameless plug.
I appreciate that, guys. I don't want to review bad anime anymore.
So yeah, don't review bad anime if you don't want to review bad anime. We're gonna try not to review bad anime, except maybe if we're doing first impressions, because first of all, we don't want that negativity on our channel, because when we express our opinions when they're not so positive, people get a little butthurt.
That's true.
And that causes a lot of dislikes and really you know how the anime community is.
That's true.
Really savage comments that like come for our character. So like, you know, we're only gonna try to spread positive vibes. If an anime we're watching like happens to go off-road and go a bad turn, then we're gonna like review that obviously and keep watching because we've already like spent so much time on it. Yeah. But if it's something like Boku no Hero or whatever, we're just gonna quit and just like let people find out themselves that it's bad, which people have been. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah. But,
anyway,
okay.
That's basically it, right?
Yeah. So Banana Fish. See you guys there.
Fish, yes, and thank you.
Thanks.